Hi Virgo, welcome to Fairy Tree Tarot. I am still pretty new to YouTube, and if anybody saw my September readings, then welcome back. But I'm sure the vast majority of you have just stumbled across me. I have sincere apologies for not doing any October or November readings. Being a student and having a job and having all sorts of other commitments means that I didn't get those readings out, but I have still been doing private readings, and I will put info below. So if sometimes you don't see things come up on my YouTube, I'm still really active on my Instagram and my Facebook, so please do check that out. Now this is going to be your mid-November love reading. So this is going to last you until the end of November, and I thought it would be appropriate because we are coming out of Venus Retrograde, so now is a good time to really figure out what it is you do want in love, and now is the time to maybe get into relationships, because during Venus Retrograde that's not a good time. You have the Page of Michael, which, if you can see, is someone who is truthful, has perceptive qualities, is analytical and blunt. I feel like if you're in a relationship, a message needs to be delivered to your partner. You need to say to them, look, I don't like the fact that you keep coming home late and you keep coming home drunk, or we need to talk about moving house, that kind of thing. I feel like this is you. If you're single, you might want to message first, or you might want to ask your crush out, just because I get the feeling that your crush is shy. And this card, Four of Ariel, definitely shows it. Can you see here? Your crush is at a distance from you, and it's because they're shy. And you know, whether you fancy a guy, that's the guy. Whether you fancy a girl, that's the girl. Like, there is a distance, but there's also admiration here. And fours do show completion, and they do show a sense of partnership, because in traditional tarot you've got the 4 pillars. So it's definitely worth pursuing, but I get the real feeling that you need to really communicate here, especially if you're single. Don't be afraid to be bold, and if they're so shy and you kind of already know them, I feel like some of you know this person as a friend, you might want to just say, hey, want to grab a drink? And even though that's quite chilled out and it's not saying, hey, want to go on a date with me, I feel like that takes the pressure off this shy person, and romance will blossom. And then you've got the Chariot. So yeah, definitely, again, with this communication coming through from you, things start to move forward. Also, the Chariot is the sign of Cancer, so you could be hooking up with a Cancer, but that's not necessarily the case. I really do just get the sense of movement, and I get the feeling that if you're in a relationship, you're going to be going on a little city break just for 1 or 2 days, just before Christmas. So that's exciting. If you're single, you're going to be meeting people on public transport, so try not to look down at your phone too much if you're on a train, plane or bus, okay? Because there are magical opportunities coming your way. I do feel like, Virgo, that you have got your... Sorry, I've got soot on my hand from the candle. I'm not dirty, I promise. I feel like you've got this glow about you that you maybe didn't have as much in October. I just feel like things are stabilizing for you, and a lot of you are single, but you are okay with that, and that's why you are attracting interest, because you're just chill and you're just like, if I'm single, it's because I'm meant to be single, and then things will start moving because you've kind of released that pain of not being with someone and you're just letting it come to you. All about law of attraction, isn't it, really? You've got Justice. So I feel like for single Virgos, you're going to be getting a lot of attraction. You're going to just have people showing interest, whether you've known them for 2 minutes or for 2 years, and you're going to be faced with choices. My advice to you is, don't lower your standards. Keep those standards high, because I feel like the universe is testing you a bit and giving you people who aren't great matches for you, and you need to decide what it is you want. Because I think, Virgos, you are shy too, and so you haven't really thought about going after the person of your dreams, but that's what you deserve. You deserve the person of your dreams and nothing less. So yes, please just keep your standards high and don't settle down if you've got an icky feeling about certain people, okay? It's worth waiting. That's what I try and say to my Virgo housemate, actually. Bless her. Sorry if you're seeing this. I'm going to do a clarifying card from the Butterfly Oracle deck. Just one card for some advice for you for the rest of November as we lead up to Christmas. Dietary change. Now, it's a bit of a weird one for a love reading, but it basically means that what you consume verbally and emotionally does have an effect on you. And kind of like with this card again about me saying you should keep your standards high, I feel like you're going to have a lot of interest from not fuckboys. They aren't going to be fuckboys, but maybe they are people who are not as spiritually aware or on the same spiritual path as you. And it's not going to be good for you. It's going to be a bit toxic. Also, for those of you in relationships, you need to have a conversation with your partner, because I get the feeling that some Virgos are in relationships with addicts, with alcoholics and drug addicts, and you need to have that conversation with them. You need to say, look, you need to get help, or look, this isn't working, I need to leave, that kind of thing. And you need to be firm, because that's the only way they're going to change. I feel like if you're firm and you say, look, if you keep going down this road, then I'm going to break up with you, type feeling. Again, there's just a lack of communication, so that needs to be addressed. Yeah, so like I said, only have things feed your soul that are of high vibration and of a really good energy. So make sure you're surrounding yourself with positive people. Make sure you are eating right, because November in the Northern Hemisphere can be quite cold, and there's a tendency to maybe eat quite a few cakes and eat a lot of bread to keep warm, when actually that's not going to be making you feel any better, and that's not going to be raising your self-confidence to go on dates, because you're going to be feeling fat, type thing. So just bear that in mind. And also for the addicts, they need to make a change, don't they? They need to think about going sober or going to rehab. So yeah, all in all, I'm actually really happy for you, Virgo, because I feel like coming out of this Venus retrograde, you are realising what it is you want, and whether you get that between now and the new year or just after the new year, I feel like you get the clarity that you need. So yeah, it's been lovely doing your reading, and I'll see you soon. Bye.